morning, everybody. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. It is currently 7:25 a.m. I just got up a few minutes ago. I kind of freshened up, and I have to wake up my son for virtual schooling. So really, my morning kind of consists from this time. He starts school at 7:50, and then till 9:50, which he goes on to lunch. From those times, for those 2 hours, that kind of consist of virtual learning. So that's what I'll be doing, and then I won't have breakfast till 9:50 to 10, and then I'll show you what I'm eating. But we have a couple of things planned today. My morning's just gonna be virtual learning with my kids, have my breakfast, some coffee, and then later on I do have to go to Marshall's. I wanted to pick up a couple of shirts for me that I've been wanting, just to get some new outfits for me, of course, and then lunch and dinner and all the fun stuff. But yeah, I know some of y'all have been wanting to see a what I eat in a day get ready with me. So around lunchtime I am going to be getting ready, and I'll show y'all how I do my makeup, just a quick mom look. And if y'all would like to see a more like dramatic look on some days how I do it, I can do that for y'all also. But yeah, we have a couple of things planned today, but right now I'm just going to be waking up my son. I kind of like to wake him up a little bit earlier, just so he kind of wakes up and not just wakes up and gets on the virtual learning. So I give him a few minutes just to wake up, kind of, watch TV a little bit, and then he'll get on. And we did end up switching my kids. I kind of did it yesterday. We ended up switching my kids back into school just for many reasons. So my schedule's going to change again, and we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of nervous, but my son has been really wanting to go back to school. And just for many other reasons, we kind of agreed. So I'll have more time a little bit that they'll go back to school. I'm always so busy, so I'll have time, to do other things and actually not have such a tight schedule. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so right now I'm just gonna go wake up my son, let my dogs out as usual, and we're gonna get this virtual learning started, and then I'll just show y'all what I'm gonna have to eat today along the way. All right, guys, I woke up my son. I haven't let my dogs out yet because I tried waking him up and they're looking at me like, are you seriously gonna wake me up right now? So I just let them sleep a little bit longer. They'll get up in a little bit to go out. But my son hates school. The middle one, I've only woke up the middle one because the oldest one, he doesn't go in till like 8:30. So I'll wake him up like at 8 or around there. So right now I only get the middle one up, and he's just like, I don't want to go to school. I'm like, oh my God, you don't even go into school yet. Like, he's gonna hate it when he actually goes back to school. Like, my oldest one's the one that was begging to go back to school because he loves school. And then my middle one, he's just over it. He just doesn't want to do it at all. But then once he gets into it, he's fine. But to get him up in the morning and to get him to the living room and actually sit down in front of the pad, he just has a heart attack. So I'm like over it. But so I have leftover coffee that was already made in my Ninja. So I'm just gonna have a cup of coffee in a little bit. So all I do is click this stay warm button. Oh yeah, I click the stay warm button, and it warms up like it was just like freshly made. That's why I absolutely love this coffee machine. So I just click that and it warms through, and then I'll have me some hot coffee in a little bit. And but right now I am going to be drinking a bottle of water because I'm trying to stay on my water intake. I always drink a lot of water. Like, that's mostly what I drink, but sometimes I'll slack off. So I'm gonna have a bottle of water right now and just chill for like 10 minutes and get my son on his pad. And that's gonna be our morning for right now. All right, guys, so very quickly, my son got on school, but right now they're just doing announcements. So I wanted to, I know some of y'all seen that I posted the 90-day Stay True to Yourself challenge. And what it is we're not going to have not one cheat day for 90 days. And I did this because I really wanted to help people and encourage them, to stay on track and just to know that they could do it and get started on their keto journey. And, you'll lose a lot of weight. I've done this twice before. I've done 200-day challenge for myself. I personally love a challenge, and when I challenge myself, it motivates me and I stay on track better. So this past week, I'm gonna be honest, I've been having a few cheat days here and there. I just been so busy and I've been doing this for so long and I kind of missed foods here and there. So yeah, I've had a few cheat days, but I don't do it because when I do, I didn't get sick, but I get bloated and I gain weight fast. You're going to see that if you have your cheat days on keto, you are going to gain the weight fast. And it is what it is because you're not eating, you're getting out of ketosis and all the foods that you're eating are bad. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to gain a few pounds, but hey, I've been doing this for so long. And I know I can lose those pounds. So this is why I started the challenge. I wanted to keep myself on track, my husband as well. My husband has lost a lot of weight, but he had a few cheat days with me as well. And I know I gained a few pounds. I can feel it in my stomach. So this is why I started the 90-day challenge, to keep us on track and to motivate everybody else that wanted to start it. So we started it yesterday. Yesterday was the first day of the 90-day challenge, which was October 1st. And then it's going to end December 29th. So I'm going to weigh in today. So every Friday I'm going to weigh in with y'all and I'll show y'all my progress throughout the week. And we'll see how it goes up until December 29th. I know I'm not going to lose a crazy amount of weight. I hope I do. My goal weight has always been 130. My goal weight at first was 140 and I hit that. I had hit that. And I've just been bouncing between that and like 145-ish, 150. Like I just been bouncing between 140 and 150, 140, 150, like all in between that. And I really, really just want to get below 140. So I'm hoping that is my goal by December 29th. And y'all will see that. I really need to like make changes. I'm going to start working. I kind of got off running because ever since we went to San Antonio and the kids started school, it's just been all over the place. So I'm hoping me and my husband are going to start working out. Once the kids get back in school, we'll kind of have more time. So that is the plan. And hopefully my weight starts dropping again. But hey, y'all are going to be along this journey with me. I'm still myself trying to lose weight. So let's weigh in. I don't want to weigh in because I know it's going to be some pounds. Let me weigh in and then I'm going to show y'all. I don't want to do it. I hate the scale. So the last time I weighed myself, I was 141. So right now, weigh myself, I know I've gained about 7 pounds. I can feel it. All right, guys, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm at 149.2. So I went from 141 to 149, had a few cheat days, and it's not the worst. So y'all are gonna be along this journey with me. I have to drop down my goal weight. I'm gonna say 135, hopefully by December. So hopefully I can get there and y'all will come along with me. Now my husband, the last time he updated y'all before we went to San Antonio, he was 364. When we went to San Antonio, he had his week of he had all his cheats, and then when we came back, he got on track. But like I said, me and him been having a few cheat days here and there. So right now he's at 359 and he's maintained that weight since he's came back. He had gained a few pounds, then he dropped down and he's been maintaining 359. So husband's 359, I am 149 point, I think 2, what I said. And we are going to try our best to lose as much weight as we can. I know he's going to drop tons of weight. I'm hoping I at least can drop about 10 to 15 pounds more. Or at least like lean out and while we work out and stuff. So y'all are gonna come along this journey with us. I will update y'all every Friday on our weight, and I hope this gives y'all some motivation. And we need the motivation too, because I've been doing this for so long and sometimes I just fall off track, and that's just what it is. It's life. We're all human. So I have to get back onto strict keto. I've been doing keto most days, and then I just have like a cheat day here and there. But I can't be doing that anymore. So y'all are gonna come along this journey with us. But I gotta get back to school with my son, and I will show y'all what I'm going to be making for breakfast here in a bit. All right, guys, so very quickly, I got my Otis into school already. His dad helps him while I help the middle one. So the middle one is kind of just, paying attention to school right now. I'm going to make me some coffee. It's 8:48. Usually, sometimes I'll have coffee early. It just depends how late I eat. Last night I didn't really eat late, so I'm just gonna have me some coffee early. Most of the time I fast 16/8. I highly recommend fasting on your keto journey. It does make a difference. So most of the time I do fast, unless I have like a late night where I was busy, life happens, stuff like that. But for the most part I do. So I'm gonna be having me some hot coffee this morning. Y'all have seen me make it before. I've made it plenty of times, but for those of y'all that haven't seen me made it, this is what I use. I have my coffee cup, and then I mostly use the Jordan Skinny syrups. As y'all know, today I'm going to be using the vanilla caramel cream one. It's really good. And then for my sweetener, I like to just use some stevia. This is just the Kroger brand. Where is it at? There it is. It's just the Kroger brand. I could put a few scoops in there. Then for my creamer, I forgot to grab my creamer. I have a couple that I've been using. I really been liking the silk pumpkin one. But when I have regular flavors like that, I like to just use some regular creamer. Now, when you're first starting on your keto journey, I remember when I first started out, I was always using heavy whipping cream. That's a great creamer replacement. Hi, baby. You want to say good morning? Okay, you're hungry? Okay. So good. Oh, I don't know, guys. I get it. My son, he's a little odd one. But so for my creamer, this is what I've been using all the time. This is a super creamer. I've showed y'all before. It has the protein and the MCT on it. So it does have MCT on it. So y'all need to be careful, because one time I put way too much and it wasn't pretty. It will make you run to the restroom. MC2L. It gives you like stomach cramps if you like use too much of it. So a little bit goes a long way. But this is just the original flavor. They have 2 other flavors. I usually like to get the sweet cream one, but when I went the last time, they were out. So then I'll just put a splash of this in my coffee, and this will be my hot coffee for the day. So this is what I'm gonna have right now, and then a little bit we'll have some breakfast. It's time for breakfast, so I'm going to quickly make me and my husband some breakfast. I'm going to make like a taco, I guess, a taco wrap. So we're gonna be using some bacon, cheese, and some eggs, and we're gonna be putting it on some low carb tortillas. So I'm gonna show y'all how I make this really quick. I do have a video on here if y'all wanna see that. So to my bowl, since it is going to be me and my husband, I'm going to be adding 2 eggs. Usually I just add 1 if it's just me. Okay. Then I'm going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And this just gets your eggs nice and fluffy, and it adds a good amount of fat. And then you're just going to whisk this up. And then yesterday I did make some bacon, so I have some leftover bacon, and I just warmed it up really quick. I had it put up. And you could add any kind of meat that you want to this. Usually sometimes I'll add like ham or some sausage. And it just makes for a really quick breakfast, especially when you're heading out the door. Or you just don't have enough time, like me. I'm going to be getting ready here in a bit. So we have our eggs nice and scrambled, and we're just going to get our pan going. So to my pan, I just added some butter. I'm going to be making one at a time, so I'm going to split the egg. Just get this melted down. You don't want your heat too high because you don't want to burn your egg. So once your butter is melted down, I'm going to add half of the egg mixture to the bottom. Alright. Low to medium heat, and you're going to cover it. Once it's slightly cooked, it's still going to be a little bit runny. We're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. So of course you want to salt it up. So I'm going to add some pink salt to this. Then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to add 1 slice of white American cheese. You could add any kind of cheeses you want to this. Then I'm going to add a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese. Then right on top of that, I'm going to add 2 slices of our cooked bacon. And just cover that again until the cheese melts. Once your cheese is melted, this is when you're going to take your tortilla. Usually I have bigger tortillas, but I've been buying these snack size ones because they're only 3 net carbs. So I think it's kind of going to be a little bit bigger than the tortilla, but we'll fold it in. So then you just want to flip it carefully. I'm going to fold the egg in since my tortilla is a little bit smaller. And then you're just going to fold it and you're going to toast it. If you need to add more butter, you can. I'm going to heighten up the heat a little bit so it gets nice and toasted. Alright guys, and our taco is nice and done. This is going to be for my husband. I'll make mine here in a bit and then I'm going to go and get ready. But this is what it should look like. So good, so simple and easy. You can totally stuff these with any kind of meat and cheese that you want. Alright, so we're just going to enjoy breakfast and I will see y'all back here in a bit. Alright guys, so I quickly ate breakfast and now since my son is on lunch, I'm going to quickly get ready. Now this is what I usually do throughout the week, Monday through Friday. Don't have much time, so I always quickly put myself together. And then if y'all would like to see like a more dramatic look, I don't really do dramatic looks anymore. I feel like I'm older now. I used to do my makeup a lot and I feel like I'm not going to be going to the store with blue eyeshadow or like, you know, some crazy colors now. So I kind of toned my makeup down from previous's, but I still like to get glammed up but still look, you know, presentable. Okay, so I kind of use the same products all the time. I know y'all been wanting to see a get ready with me. I love makeup. I've always done my makeup. The only thing I'm bad at is my hair. Don't ask me to do my hair because I'm terrible at doing my hair. I kind of do like quick hair things just because, you know, y'all know I'm busy with mom life and things around my house and just videos and things I have to do. So I kind of always quickly do my hair. Most days I will take more time on my makeup. Okay, so the first thing I'll always start with, I clean my face in the morning, so my face is already cleaned. I moisturized last night, so thankfully I have clear skin. I don't really have to do much in that department. Sometimes my skin will get really dry, so that's why I moisturize a lot. But the first thing I start with is my eyebrows, and I just take a pencil or like a little brush like this and I wet it. Don't make fun of the way I do my eyebrows. This is how I've just always done them. I don't really use like a real eyebrow product. I take this Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and as y'all can see, this one's already like done with. I use a brown eyeshadow for my eyebrows. That's just how I do them. So to do your eyebrows, this is how I start off. I take it from the edge of my nose and I make a little mark right here where it lines up, and that's where I will take my eyebrows into. That's just how I've done it. And you can also line it up right here, and this is how far I'll go out, and then you line it up right here and this is how far I'll go up. That's just how I do. Okay, so I'm going to start right here underneath, and then I take it out this way, and you will clean them up, so you can just do them. I do them kind of messy because I'll clean them up with concealer, but I take it into that line like that. I know it looks crazy right now. Everybody does their eyebrows different. I've always over the years I have changed my eyebrows a lot, and I feel like this is just works. This is just what works for me now, so I do them like this. I've been through a lot of different eyebrows. I've been through a lot of different eyebrows. Oh, it's terrible. I'll see like old pictures and my eyebrows are all like really thin or just all over the place. I feel like everybody goes through their eyebrow. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna like smooth that out a little bit. I don't like really too dark eyebrows. Okay. Do the other one. I've never really showed anybody how I do my makeup. This is funny. And everybody has always asked or told me they really like my makeup, but I've just never really done it for people. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay, you see how all this looks crazy right now, right? But we're gonna clean this up with concealer. I know a lot of you know how everybody does their eyebrows different. So however you do your eyebrows, you do that. They're probably better than mine. I'm not the best at eyebrows. So that looks pretty even. So after I have that colored in, this is one of my concealers that I always use. I have some like expensive brands, but then I always stick with like drugstore brands that are my favorite. So I use the, I don't even know what this is. Oh, Maybelline. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for my concealer. And this is in the shade Fair, 110 Fair. So I take this and I just line it up underneath. And then I'll put it right here too. My husband's gonna look at this and be like, what the hell is she doing? I don't think he's ever really watched me do my makeup before. Okay, so I do it like that. I line him up like that. This is funny. And then I take a small brush like this one and I just like clean it up. Or I go along the lines, and this is gonna clean up your eyebrows. Remember, I'm not a professional. This is just how I do mine. And you see how that just looks more clean. Now the concealer doesn't have to be blended really well because we're gonna put foundation over it. And then I kind of just clean up right here where that harsh line was. See, that looks way better. And then it all comes together with your makeup. So you don't have just these big eyebrows on your face. I hate when my like husband sees me like mid makeup, because then I look like a crazy person. He's probably like, what is she doing to her face in there? Okay, so something like that. I'll probably lighten them up in a bit because I don't really like my eyebrows dark. Okay, so once your eyebrows are like this, cleaned up, I take a beauty blender. I wet the beauty blender. You're supposed to wet your beauty blender. That helps blend out everything. Then after I have my beauty blender all nice and wet, just going to lightly pat in the concealer just so you don't see any harsh lines. But I am going to be putting the foundation over it so it really doesn't. Trying to see if they're even. All right, and that's how I do my eyebrows. Now I go in. Now I don't use like real foundation. My skin is pretty clear, so I just use a light foundation. I used to get like really covered foundations and I just don't like the way my skin looked. It would look cakey and I just didn't like it. Or you just see texture. So I use BB cream. So this is a BB cream that I get from my local, you know, drugstore. It's from the CoverGirl BB cream in light to medium. I absolutely love it. It still covers up stuff, but then you can't really tell that I have like foundation on. My skin just looks really clear. So I really like it. So this is what I stick to now. You know, if you're someone that needs to cover up stuff, you might need a heavier foundation. But this is just, you know, what I use. So I just put that all over my face. You want to pat it in with your wet beauty blender. Quick mom look. Pat it into your eyes. Just make sure it's all. You want to get your neck, always your neck, because you want to make sure you don't have like a line of foundation. You want to make sure everything blends smoothly. Okay, once I have my foundation on, I don't put too much. Like that. All right, that's done. Now I go in again with my concealer, but this time I'm going to be contouring and under my eyes because these bags gotta go. So I get the concealer and I go like in a triangle like this. You want to make sure it's covered like this. You want to get a good, you don't just want like little circles like this because then you're gonna see it. You want to make sure it blends. And then I always contour my nose because I hate my nose. So I go like this, and then I go like this. When you contour, you want to brighten the middle, and we're going to darken the outside. And it makes your face look so much more like thin. We're going to catfish everybody. Okay, so first I start blending out my forehead. Pat that in, then I go on my nose. I'm going my chin. Then I start blending out my underneath my eyes. And I always do like the side of my nose too. And my eyes. All right, and once we have this blended out, of course you don't want it to crease. So this is the loose face powder that I use, again, from my local drugstore. I get it like a Walmart, Kroger. It's the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This one is in the translucent extra coverage. So I open that up, and it already has like powder on top. So I just dab my blender in there, and then I set it. And I just set my under eyes and like my eyelids to where the parts that will crease. I don't put too much powder on my face because if not, my skin is really dry. Now, if you're somebody that's oily, you might need a little bit more, but I don't put too much. I'll kind of like set my smile lines a little bit. I have really bad smile lines. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to contour. Now we darken the areas and make our face look thinner. First, I start with my nose. So I'll take like a brush like this, like a little flat brush. And this is the contour. It's kind of beat up. It's the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. And it has like little contour. It has a highlighter, but I don't use it. And it had like, I just use these two. So it has a darker one and then it has a medium one. And I kind of just mix these two. So I just dab it in here. I don't want my nose too dark. And then I line my nose. And this is gonna make your nose up here thinner. It's gonna look crazy at first. So kind of like that. Just like that. And then you wanna do it underneath. And then we're gonna blend this out. Now y'all are gonna be staring at my nose all the time. Like, oh yeah, she contoured. Okay, so then you see how it still has harsh lines, of course? I take the beauty blender again and you just dab it and that just blends it in. And I'll like blend it out with some powder here in a bit again. You just don't want to see, there it goes. Don't want to see those harsh lines. And then once you put highlighter on it, it looks even better. So just like that. Now your nose looks thinner. You can do it more crazier to where you want a really thin nose, but I just do it lightly to where I at least slim it down a little bit. All right, so that's how I do my nose. Now I'm gonna do my face. I just take a big fluffy brush and I go in with the same powders. So I start with my cheeks, suck in. You want to bronze up your face because you don't want to look like white. You don't want to look like a ghost. So any bronzing powder will work. You fit your color and what you need. And then I go underneath my neck so you can lose, you know, a double chin or two. I kind of just dust off the powder as I'm going because I still have that powder on my face. And then I'll do my forehead. And around here, just want to bronze it up and bring some color back to your skin. Just like that. And then since I still have powder underneath my eyes, I just brush with whatever's left over. I just brush it off. Then I'll squeeze it. Make sure my nose is nice and blended out. You just want everything blended. So I think that looks good. Let's do my forehead a little bit more. I don't want like a white patch. And there you go. That's how I contour. Some people do it with like, I've been wanting to buy like some more liquids, and usually they'll use like liquid contour. You could do that too, but I kind of just stick with the powders and you know how I do it. So, all right, so there's that. Now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Before I get started my eyeshadow, I'm going to stick some glue on my eyebrows so I can get nice, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, don't do that. I'm going to stick some glue on my eyelashes. So I just have some eyelashes here. These are just from the drugstore too. I believe like they're the brand Kiss. I don't remember what style. I don't like to go too dramatic and I don't like to go too subtle. So I kind of get like in between. So they're not, you know, too bad. But I just start, if you're someone that doesn't use eyelashes, then, you know, just put on mascara. I like the way eyelashes look. I feel like it brings the whole look together, so I wear them. And then I just have some lash glue right here. I think these are Ardell. Yeah, I think these are the brand Ardell. Oh, I put very little. You don't want to put too much. And you have to get these nice and tacky because if you put them on wet, they're just going to slide around. So I kind of just let them set while I do my eyeshadow. So I got it like this, and then I'll just put them to the side somewhere and let those get nice and tacky. All right, so now for our eyeshadow. During the week, I go really basic. Sorry. Okay, this is the palette I'm gonna use. This is the Morphe 350. It's an oldie, but I really love it. I kind of lost one eyeshadow. So this is how it looks. I love this palette for fall. So fall's coming up, so I'm gonna be using it more, but I'm gonna be using some light colors. So first I'm gonna put down a base, which is this light base right here. So I just take like a flat brush and then I just pat it into my eyes. Remember, we're going really simple today. Sometimes I don't even put on this. Sometimes I'll just like take that contouring color that I did for my face and I'll kind of just brush it on my eyes. And that makes for a really simple look too. Okay, so once I have that down, I take a blending brush like this, like a fluffy one. And then I'm gonna go in with this brown first, like a little light color. And then I blend it right here in your crease of your eye. And then once this is blended like that, I'm gonna take a darker color and just blend that out so it just blends really good. So I went in with that one. I think I'm gonna go in with, what's darker? I think I'm gonna go in with this one. It's just a little bit darker than that one. And then you just blend it out. And I kind of keep this one more at the edge. And then whatever's left over, I'll just like take it in. A little bit more. Now eyeshadow is just all about blending. You don't want any harsh lines. That's basically what it is. Okay, and then whatever's left over, like on my, I'll just dab a little bit more. I'll touch up like the white or the lighter color so it doesn't get lost in the other colors. And I think this one, so when I do like a regular eyeshadow like this, I'll kind of add like a shimmer right here just so it pops it out a little bit more. And it's still really simple. And then just blend that a little bit more. And that's what I do. And it's just really basic and easy. And I'll also like blend out my under eyes. Okay, so my eyelashes should be nice and tacky. Blow them down a little bit more. Don't make fun of my faces. I make terrible faces when I put on my eyelashes. What I do is I just go like this. And then I kind of just stick the edge on first. I let that dry and I'll keep the middle out just so it gets a little bit more dry. Do the other one. You just want to make sure you line them up. And if you're somebody that has small eyes and you need to cut down your eyelashes, and that's what you need to do to make them fit. So I'm gonna look at my mirror closer. And they'll dry as they go. You don't want to mess with them too much. You just want to stick them on and leave them, let them dry. Because if you keep messing with them, they're just gonna mess up. And like when I do my more dramatic look, I'll put on like eyeliner and on the top and stuff like that. So if y'all want to see that one, just let me know and I'll have more time to do that. I was just checking the time for my son to go back to school. His lunchtime is almost over, but I should be finished here in a bit. Right, and that's the way I do my eyelashes, and I just let them dry real quick. And I kind of push them up so they're not like slanted. Right, now we're gonna start on the bottom one. Okay, so I just take like a stick black liner and I kind of underline my eyes halfway. Just very lightly like that so it's not too dark. Like that. Once I have that, I will take that blending brush I used to my top, and I'll take the lightest color I use, like the lightest brown. So I take that brown again and I put it underneath and I just blend it out. So you add some color to the bottom too and it looks nice and blended. Just like that. Now I'm gonna take the other end and I'm gonna add a pop of shimmer in the middle or in the edges. So I'm gonna take this little shimmer and just add it right here. And that just adds a pop of shimmer. Doesn't look all, you know, dull. I need to blend it somewhere. Just like that. Simple, really quick. Then this is, I dropped my mascara, but this is the mascara I like to use. This is the L'Oreal Volume Mist Original. And once my eyelash, I'll do my bottom first. So I'll put some of the bottom of my eyelashes. Just like that. And then to blend your regular eyelashes in with your falsies, I put some mascara first. And then once I have that on, I take my fingers and I just like squeeze them together so they're nice and blended. So you don't see your regular eyelashes and then you don't see your fake ones. Alright, and that's the way they look. And I'm done with that. I'm done with my eyes. And then now to finish off my face, I add some blush. I have this blush. This is just the Tea Rose Powder Blush. Milani. I've had this one for a little bit. This is the one I like. So I just take like a big blush brush and I'll add some like color to my face. See? And it just adds a little bit of color. A little bit of blush right here. And then now I'll do a highlighter. This is the highlighter I like to use. I have a lot of Jeffree Star highlighters. So I'll use these like every once in a while, but I've been kind of into this one because this one's just real like basic and it adds some shimmer. This is the Diamond Glow Powder in Gold Digger from Artist Couture. These are like really good and they're kind of like a powdered highlighter. So I'll just take like a little brush like this and I'll just add very little right here because if you add too much, it'll be too dramatic. There you go. A little bit to my cheeks. If it's too much, you can just pat it in, take your beauty blender. Then I add to the tip of my nose. Just like that. And then I'll add some to the top of my lip. Just make sure it's not too much. Sometimes my husband's like, you have too much highlighter right there. I'm like, looking like Rudolph. No, I'm just kidding. All right, and I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna do my lips. For my lips, when I do my basic looks, I mostly wear lip gloss. I kind of been into these. Okay, I'm gonna use this one today. So these are the lifter glosses by Maybelline. They just came out with these, and I really like them because they're not sticky. So this is an ice, so number 2. And then I'll just take like a brown lip liner, kind of like this one. I need to sharpen it. I don't know where that went. So I kind of just, I overline my lips just a bit. Not too dramatic. Just like a little bit like that. And then I got on. And then I'll like blend the line up so it's not like a harsh line. Just like that. And that adds a little bit of color to like the lip gloss because this one's kind of like clear. But I really love these, and the way they smell so good. I have like another brown one, but I can't find it. I don't know where it went. You just want to make sure you don't see that harsh line of the lip liner. I could see like a little bit of glue in my eyelash, so when I see that, I'll just take like a liquid liner, like a black one, and I'll kind of just like touch it up top so you don't see that. Or like sometimes it'll be like white powder that you can see on your eyelashes. And I am done. Now, I don't have much time, so when I don't have much time, I kind of just do like a mom bun to my hair. It just depends on the day. Most of the time, I'll straighten it. But yeah, this is how I do my basic, simple, hurry up and get ready looks. But I'm just gonna fix my hair really quickly. All I'm gonna do is put it in a low bun, wet it down, and put some gel, and then I'm gonna change really fast. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I am ready. I just put on some earrings and I just slicked my hair to the side. I did like a little split and I did like a little low mom bun for my quick looks. I just put on a white shirt and some shorts. I always keep it simple during the week. I like to wear like little slip-ons. And yeah, I'm ready because I have to go back to school with my son, and I'm just going to be finishing up school for the day. And then since we did have breakfast, I'm probably only going to have like a snack, and then we'll have some dinner. If y'all would like to see, I actually just got this product in. I've used it like twice and I really love it. It's just like a brush blow dryer thing. Since I always do quick tutorial or like quick hair looks, I highly recommend this. So if y'all want to see how this works, I can do that for y'all. And then I also got like, I try to change my hair up a bit. So I got like this, it's for like beach waves, and it's just like a crimper thing, and it's so quick and it's so easy. Instead of like taking the time to curl your hair, you kind of just clamp it. So if y'all would like to see how I use this too, I would love to show y'all. All right guys, so I'm just gonna go back to school with my son, and then we'll see what we get into later. My son is doing some online schooling. Right now he has to do like math and science. You like math?
Yeah.
Yeah? My husband is already editing our video. We like to edit like halfway during the day so y'all don't wait for it all night. So we just get some work done during the day while I still record. He does my editing. And my son is doing some online schooling still. The oldest one. Say hi.
No,
Yeah, yeah, Sonic. Can you say hi? Okay. Yeah, this is what's going on right now. We're just doing a little bit of editing. Yeah, Sonic. Sonic's blue. Yeah, I like your cup. Okay, I'll draw him right now, okay? Say hi. Alright guys, so my son is like in between school right now. It's 1:05. I ate breakfast, you know, earlier. So I kind of want like a quick snack for me and my husband. I think I want some cucumbers with like tahini and a little bit of lemon. So I'm gonna show you how I do those, and that's gonna be our quick snack for today. And then maybe I don't think I'm really gonna eat like a big lunch. I'm gonna eat dinner maybe after I go to Marshall's. We'll see, and I'll let y'all know. But right now we're just gonna cut up some cucumbers. Alright guys, so I sliced up 2 cucumbers, washed them. Right here I just have like this quick little slicer thing that I got off of Amazon. I will link it in the description below. And then I just quickly slice my cucumbers. Quick and easy. Okay, so I'm done slicing them and they just come out in really fine slices like this. Then I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice and tahini on them. I had to show y'all really quickly. My son was dancing for school. He's so cute. He loves to dance. Okay, so now I'm really gonna put tahini on our cucumbers. All right, guys, so for our quick snack, this is how I prepare it. I just take a lemon, cut it in half. We love to snack on cucumbers. I've showed y'all before. Just to get a quick snack in and it doesn't have, you know, carbs and stuff. So I just put cucumbers on a plate. So this is going to be for me and my husband. Then I take half a lemon and we squeeze it all on there. This one's going to be for me. I'm probably going to put more for my husband. He likes cucumbers. And I squeeze the other half. If y'all have never tried this before, I promise you it's so good. Then, of course, tahini. You can't forget tahini. It's just like a fruit seasoning. And this is going to be our snack. So simple, so easy. And then we'll see what we eat later on for lunch. Alright guys, the kids are still in school. They're about to get off here shortly. So we have posted the 90-day challenge and we told everybody that we're going to put everybody who wanted to join the challenge, we're going to put their names on a chart. So my husband is right here working very hard creating this chart. We were trying to figure out what was the best way to fit everybody's name, and we had to do 90 days across as well. So this is what he's been doing lately. We're just creating lines. We had messed up the first time, so we had to redo it. I feel so bad.
Yeah, you messed it up.
But he's working hard. And we're just going to get that done, and hopefully we'll finish it by tonight. It just takes a lot of work, a lot of lines, we have to make it even, be able to fit everybody's name and be able to go 90 days across. And we really wanted to do this for y'all. You know, I know a lot of people like to see their name up, you know, and their accomplishments, and hopefully this keeps everybody on track, and this will keep us on track. So I'm very excited to put it up. We just have to get it done. All right guys, so my middle one is out of school. The oldest one is still on just for like 20 more minutes or so. So I'm going to quickly make me some lunch. I don't know if my husband's gonna eat lunch. He might not, but I'm gonna make me some lunch before I head out to the stores. Now the kids are having spaghetti for lunch, so for me, I'm going to make just very simple. I have this low carb bread sauce. So I'm gonna use this pizza sauce. Then I have like a broccoli Normandy blend, which it has cauliflower, broccoli, some carrots, some yellow carrots. I'm gonna put this in the microwave. These are just a steam in a bag. And then I'm going to warm up some of these Tyson grilled and ready chicken breast strips that I showed y'all yesterday with just like some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna throw some cheese on top. And then I'm gonna put it all together in a bowl. Alright guys, I'm heating the chicken through in just a little bit of avocado oil, and with a little bit of cheese, I'm gonna add some more. I warmed up my veggies, so I'm gonna add a cup in here. I added a cup of veggies, and I'm just gonna season it with salt and pepper and add my red sauce. I added a serving of my red sauce with it was just 1/4 cup. I'm gonna let this heat through, and then I'm gonna throw some cheese on top as well. I'm just sprinkling half a cup of shredded mozzarella on top and let that melt down. Alright guys, and this is lunch. I just did the quick red sauce, just grilled some quick chicken, warmed up my veggies, added cheese, and I did add a little bit of crushed red peppers, and then I'm going to have some water, but I did squirt some sweet tea meal drops in it, and this is going to be my quick lunch before I head out. Alright guys, I'm about to head out. I almost forgot I have to stop by my son's school. Literally on the way to Marshall's is down the street. I have to pick up his car rider tag since he's going back to school. So I'm just going to stop there, run in and out, and then I'm going to head to Marshall's. Alright guys, I stopped at my son's school and I just arrived at Marshall's. I came to get me like 3 or 4 shirts, see what I see. I haven't really got to be able to shop lately, so I need new shirts. So I'm just gonna pick up a few shirts, and since my kids are going back to school, maybe I can find some backpacks on sale, maybe a little bit of clothes that they need because they've grown a lot like since COVID started. You know, they've pretty much, they just need like a few things. So I'm gonna see what I see. I'm just gonna run in there, spend some time in there, and find me a couple of shirts, and then I will show y'all what I buy when I'm done. Alright guys, so I went into Marshall's. I got me 3 shirts, a pair of pants, and I did get my boys some new shoes for school. They had a really good deal. I got them the same pair and they were only $30 each. And I'll show y'all everything that I got when I got home. And then right next door is Kroger, so I quickly ran next door. I had to get some cream cheese for dinner tonight. And then my husband called me, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, but like where I do my videos, there's like 4 shelves in back of me, and they have like a Keto with Sammy sign on it, but it's kind of empty. So we've been wanting to fill it in with some items. I looked at Marshall's, they didn't really have much that I wanted. So I'm gonna go, he wants me to go to Michael's because Michael's has a lot of really nice decorations, and they always have sales. So I'm gonna head down the street to Michael's, and then hopefully after that I'll head home, but my husband always calls me for something. But yeah, I'm gonna head to Michael's really quick. Alright guys, I went into Michael's and I didn't find anything. I just got some thumbtacks my husband needed for our chart. Like the area, like right now I guess Michael's is in between like Halloween and Christmas, and they're taking out like certain stuff, and then they have like fall. But too early for Christmas, and then I don't want to decorate that area Halloween. Like I have the rest of my house Halloween, but I don't really want to do that area like crazy Halloween because I feel like it's just gonna go by really fast. And then they have too much fall stuff. Like the fall is like really fall. Like I don't know how to explain it. That area I want to do more like modern chic kind of type thing for me. Like I like it to flow with everything. Like I don't want to change it too much, but I will change it like every now and then. So I didn't really find anything I liked. Maybe next time, but right now I'm just gonna be headed home. I'm probably gonna do some stuff real quick around the house, and I'm gonna get ready for dinner tonight. We're gonna have some creamy stuffed bell peppers, so those should be good. All right guys, I just got home a few minutes ago, and this is the stuff that I got from Marshall's. So I got this pair of pants. They're really cute. I like the color of them, and then I like the little end fringe of them. How much? I think they were like $16. They were $16.99. Right now I'm in a size 9. I'm hoping I can get down to a size 7. I think I'll be comfortable in a size 7. But I got these. Then I just got like this plain little black shirt. But I like the cut of it. It kind of goes like in a V, and then it like goes off to the side. I like shirts that are really cut like this. And it's just a plain black shirt. I like plain shirts because I'm always on the go. So I don't, like, I dress up but not crazy. I think this one was like $5, I believe. It was $5.99, and this is a size medium. I got that. Then I got like this cute colored fall shirt. It's like big and flary, and I just love the color. This one was $9.99 in a medium as well. They have a lot of their shirts, like their long sleeves, their sweaters going out, but I feel like it's still too hot here in Texas for that, so I like to get, you know, shirts like this. Then I just got like this plain shirt. I don't know, I like this brown color lately. And it has like a little pocket, and it was only $6.99, so I got this. But it's really cute, flary, comfortable. That's all I got for myself, and I just got my kids some pairs of shoes for school. I got 2 of the same pairs. These were $30. They're really nice. They're just some Pumas, and that is pretty much it. I got my son like some underwear. Oh, and I got like this little pumpkin thing from Kroger. It's cute with a little S for Sammy. But yeah, that is pretty much just what I got really quick. I just needed like a couple new shirts for me. I kind of just get a couple new shirts here and there just so I have some nice shirts to wear for videos and just things that I do. But right now, me and my husband are actually working on the chart. I'm going to show y'all right now. So my husband finished up all the lines, as y'all can see. We have to fit tons of names, and we have to make it go long ways. And then I just put the True to Yourself 90-Day Keto Challenge. So right now I'm going to go through everybody's name, fill in everybody's name. So it's going to be a little bit, but we're going to get it done, and I'll show y'all when it's done. Alright guys, it is currently 7 o'clock. We usually don't eat this late. We're probably would have already been eating by like 6:30, but I was out today. School lasted, I felt like, forever, and then when I got home I got distracted with writing everybody's name down for the 90-day challenge. So I was doing that, and then the time just flew by. I started cleaning a little bit, I dealt with my kids for a little bit, and yeah, so now we're probably gonna start eating dinner. We usually don't eat this late, but it's a quick and easy recipe. So today I'm making some creamy stuffed bell peppers. This was actually my first video ever on YouTube. This was my first recipe. So if y'all see that and go back, excuse how it looks, it's probably crazy. But this is probably one of my favorite recipes. I actually did it not too long ago in my live, and I was just craving it this week, and I didn't realize that it fell on today's what I eat in a day. I hope y'all enjoy this recipe. If y'all actually haven't seen it, it's very simple, quick, and it's just so good, and it's filling. I really love, these are probably my favorite stuffed bell pepper recipe. So I'm going to show y'all how I do it. If y'all want like the full-on save the video recipe, this was my first ever video, so y'all can go back and look at that. But right now I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees, and what I'm gonna do is take 3 yellow bell peppers, and I'm just gonna split them and clean the seeds out. Okay, so once I have my bell peppers cleaned out like this and nice and split, I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil over them, and then I'm gonna pop them in the oven. So I like to pre-bake them before I stuff them, because I don't like my bell pepper crunchy. Now if you're somebody that likes that, then you don't have to pre-bake them. You can just make the stuffing. But this is why I do it. I just don't like them crunchy. I like to get them tender first. So I just take some olive oil. My oven is done preheating. And I just drizzle them like this. And then I'm just going to pop them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, now while our bell peppers are preheating, I'm going to start making the stuffing. So I use this mild pork sausage. Sometimes, most of the time I get hot, but since my husband eats it, I'm going to use the mild. And I'm just going to cook this down. Alright guys, once your meat is cooked through, I kind of just turn the heat a little bit lower. I'm going to add in 1 8-ounce softened cream cheese. And then I'm just going to give it a good mix. Once your cream cheese is mixed in, I'm going to add in 1 can of base. This is Rotel, but it's the Kroger brand. So I'm just going to add that in with the juice and mix it around. Once I have it nice and mixed in, you just want to make sure the cream cheese melts all the way. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. Let the cheese melt fully in, and our stuffing is pretty much done. I basically call this, if y'all don't know what it is, like kind of like a Rotel Velveeta dip. Like I would usually make this with Velveeta cheese if I was eating like nachos or something, but I just make it with the Rotel, the meat, and then the cream cheese, and we stuff it with the bell peppers, and it's so good and simple. But once this is done, I'm just going to stuff the bell peppers. Before I stuff my bell peppers, I'm just going to add some mild cheddar cheese to the bottom, just a pinch, and then we're going to add more on top. Once you have the cheese to the bottom, I just put some mixture inside the bell peppers and get them nice and filled. And I will kind of just like stuff them and then overstuff them, because I kind of like them messy, because I'll just scoop it with like the rest of the overfill. And then I'm just going to simply put some more cheddar cheese on top. And then we're going to pop these in the oven. And I'm going to pop them in the oven until the cheese is nice and melted and a little bit crispy. Alright guys, and this is what our dinner looks like. I'm just going to simply put some parsley on it right now and serve it right up. But these smell so good, and they're so filling and delicious. Alright guys, and this is dinner. This is the way they look. I'm probably going to put some red chili flakes on it, because I already know I like spicy. Then I'm just going to have one of my favorite teas, the mixed berry diet green tea. I already served up my husband, so we're just going to sit down and enjoy dinner. Alright guys, so that was today's video of what I eat in a day. We're pretty much just going to turn down for the night. We ate dinner. I bathed my boys. They ate dinner, and they're pretty much just laying down already. I'm going to quickly shower. I kind of have to get to bed as fast as I can. Tomorrow is my grocery haul, so I go grocery shopping. I plan out all my meals tonight. And if you haven't seen my videos before, I basically do a haul video for y'all. So I go grocery shopping, lay it all out, show y'all what I buy, and I write out all my dinners for the week so y'all could follow along and get some ideas for yourself at home, kind of what to make during the week and what to eat on keto. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in my next video tomorrow.